Evans gets redemption and becomes the fourth tonight. I don't know. Let's get Randy, baby.
What's up, guys? Thought it'd be cool to watch the home run derby because I'm watching it by myself anyway. So watching it with you guys would be cool, and hoping a lot of people come in. Don't know if that's gonna happen, but it's about to start. 5 minutes, and I'm going my dark horse, Adley Rutschman.
Thank you very much. What a night. Seattle opens its arms to Major League Baseball, where tonight's 2023 T-Mobile Home Run Derby is wide open. And you just heard our panel of experts, and each selected 4 different names, including Vlad Guerrero Jr., who is here and is a favorite to win this whole thing. Julio Rodriguez getting some last-minute advice from Ken Griffey Jr. Welcome, everyone. This is our set about 40 feet from home plate. We got a great view of left field, center field, and right field. It feels different this time, perhaps because some of the biggest names of the game aren't here, and it opens it up for everybody.
It really does, but there's still experience, and there's still a lot of young players that haven't had a lot of experience doing this event that are really excited and have been practicing for this night for over a week. So it's really interesting to see how these guys will be able to do it without the cage around them and in front of so many people.
There's so many unique stories for the 8 individuals, some of whom are very, very close and go back a long way. More, here's Alvin Gonzalez.
Randy, Adolis, you guys have been friends for a really long time, and you're here in this moment together. What does this mean to you guys? Ustedes han sido amigos por mucho tiempo. ¿Qué significa este momento para ustedes? Empezando con Randy.
Bueno, la verdad, mucha felicidad. Me siento muy contento por compartir este gran momento con mi hermano Adoli. La verdad, hemos pasado una historia muy bonita. Compartir equipos juntos en ligas menores, pasar una trayectoria, poder darnos consejos para poder un día llegar a grandes ligas, y hoy que se ve que vamos a discutir un derby igual, un juego junto de juego de estrella, es una gran emoción.
A lot of happiness. It's great to share this with my brother Adolis. We do so much together in the minor leagues. I feel like we've written a really beautiful story together, and it's really great to culminate it in the home run derby. ¿Y tú, Adolis?
Muy contento de estar viviendo este sueño, ¿no? Estar aquí con Randy, que es como un hermano para mí. Y hemos venido
I don't know about should be there. He got offered it, and he said no. I was kind of hoping a dark horse for the Rays would have been like Ozzy to do it. But I love the Derby, but I think it has an opportunity to mess up your swing just as much as how fun it is and awesome. So I'm kind of happy our guys didn't partake. But I think it's really exciting, and like I said earlier, I think it's Pete Alonso to lose, but I would like to see like a upset guy like Adley Rutschman come in and just shock us all. So that would be awesome.
On television, it is an ideal night. There's very little wind. There's cloud cover. There's no shadows to worry about. Eduardo, the ball's on a tee right now.
It really is, and it all depends on the BP throwers.
But yeah, and I think Mookie Betts too could be a interesting one. I know he's going up against Vlad, but I love Julio Rodriguez. I criticized this field, but I think I didn't give them enough credit. I think it's going to be an epic one. I almost think they should go back to the 10 outs, but we might be here forever, so maybe.
Will this ballpark be able to hold them?
Just like music, sports are always better when it's personal.
But exciting, and I like Seattle becoming a thing, even though they were kind of disappointing, meddling in 500 after this year. I mean, after last year, excuse me.
It's still prettier than the Mona Lisa. And that's why the kid was and still is the king of the derby. So the home run derby being here is special. Seattle built this ballpark because of Griffey. It's a night with a star-studded lineup.
Excuse me, I don't know if Atlanta will get an opportunity for an All-Star game again, but I really hope we do.
Each ball launched into the Seattle sky is one closer to the crown that Griffey made royalty. It's a chance to be part of history. It's a chance to live up to a legacy.
What's up, Hudson? I just thought, why not? And since I was gonna be watching it by myself anyway. I mean, I couldn't watch it with my dad, but his room is super cold, so I thought, why not to watch it with some peeps, even though it doesn't really matter, but it's fun. So, who's your pick before the thing gets rolling?
Yeah! Seattle, let's get this party started, baby! Make some noise!
Okay. Since y'all, I had my dark horses, Hadley, so I'll take. I don't want Pete Alonso to win, but I think he's going to. But just for sake, I'll go Luis Robert. Yeah, throw it again. What were we, 25-5 after Pete did that? Yeah, I don't think I gave enough respect to this field. Adolis Garcia could be fun too. We'll see. I just hope. Yeah, I don't think Pete is fully healthy. I don't think they did that one right. So yeah, he could be a quick first round exit as a surprise. Plus his batting practice guy had an elbow injury, so he's going with a different guy, Pete Alonso, so that could factor as well. J-Rod, though, he might put too much pressure on himself. Yeah, Ronald chose very, very wrong. He threw him a bunch of nasty cutters. But I really wish, I know the Braves, it's probably a good thing the Braves aren't in it, but I wish like a Ozzy Albies would do it once just to see how it would go. Okay. No. Didn't Matt do it when he was with Oakland and like fell on his face like really bad? I think he had like 10 total. I could be wrong, but I thought Matt did it when he was in Oakland. Yeah. But I also think he had his, if I'm not mistaken, I think he had his dad as his pitcher too. And his dad was super nervous, and that just kind of. How is. Oh, Pete Alonso's the 2 seed because J-Rob. But you're right, Matt's such a good power hitter now, and
Number 17 at 2022 American League Rookie of the Year from your Seattle Mariners.
but the last time Julio Rodriguez did it and messed up his wrist, so I hope it doesn't happen again. Excuse my eating of fried chicken. I was gonna eat before.
Once again, the competitors for the 2023.
Yeah, he had so many opposite field homers in when he did it in Cleveland. It was insane.
Now, we ask you to please rise if you are able as we prepare for the performance of our national anthem. It's performing a Federal Way Washington resident who recently won ABC's American Idol, Ian Duggie.
Sean Murphy would never do it, but that would be fun. Just
So proud we at the time who's lost and bright stars through the oh, the ramparts sweet wide, when it's so gathered, and the rockets and the mountains gave cruise to the night. And our flag was moving. Oh, say the best I spent. Banner where oh, land of the free and the
I'll give him a 7.5 because he kind of slow played that a little too much, but pretty good.
The last time the All-Star game was in Seattle was 2001. As you look down at T-Mobile, you cannot find one empty seat. They are here to see the A's compete for this T-Mobile 2023 Home Run Derby. When we come back, we'll get the whole thing started. Close friends, former teammates. Randy will find out the name Randy will have here. Randy Arozarena and Adolis Garcia. And a kid that grew up coming to baseball games in Seattle.
Who are you talking about? Hudson?
Luis Robert Jr. Buckle up. We are set.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. You're right. And yeah, Matt and Acuna declined, which, I mean, they've done it before, so good on them to make their decision. Declining or not declining or accepting, I think people make too much of a deal out of it. Like Strider not pitching and Elder not pitching and all that stuff. I'm happy with the Braves picks. Like, I don't know enough about the draft to tell you whether good, bad, or ugly at all. But I do like the Waldrop first pick. Kind of like Spencer Strider-esque stuff. And his splitter was thought to be the best overall pitch in the draft. And for him to fall to 24, because I think he was ranked 19th, I think that's a perfect get. And I think the Braves did a nice job of replenishing depth in the farm system, because I think most of our pitchers that aren't with us are with the Oakland A's, so that was not pretty much. So yeah, I would default to my friends over at Battery Power. They do an epic job of covering the draft, so make sure you go over there if you really want a deep analysis of the picks and things of that nature.
Just a few of the ways Hardee's handcrafts goodness in the making.
This is how it feels to live my
I think Ronald may play 5 or 6. I wouldn't say 7 or 8. But what I want to happen is to have our entire infield play together one inning.
That's what it means to live wonderfully, to live joyfully, to live fully.
Like I said, I can't judge whether they're good or not. We'll see. I mean, you in baseball, you don't know until 2 or 3 years down the line, and
T-Mobile, the all-star in 5G, with America's largest and fastest 5G network.
I didn't think about that. Well, then, yeah, he'll probably play the most if that's the case. I never even thought about that. But the MLB draft, out of any of them, I'm not saying pitchers. I just meant that I'd like to see our entire infield play, just because that'd be super real and super rare and super cool. So, but the draft is such an inexact science, I couldn't tell you left, right, or center. So, but
I mean, those are the Blues fans. Like, it's unbelievable to be out here at home and be able to put a show for these fan base.
What's it going to be like for you to face Pete Alonso again?
I know it's
That's fair.
A fun show for everybody. We're ready to compete.
All right, Romeo, thanks. Call back to you.
Yeah, wouldn't he was the 5th rounder. That I think he's actually Kenyon Drake's younger brother, which is crazy.
Rodriguez given the first round matchup with a guy he beat last year. It'll be Julio Rodriguez. Let's set the rules for everybody at home. First time you've seen this, 3-minute time to bats the first 2 rounds. After everybody gets tired, there's 2 minutes in the final round with a 45-second timeout per round.
How many does anybody hit it over 500 feet?
If you hit at least 2 homers or 440 feet or more.
I'm saying 3 people do it, and it's going to be Vlad and Pete Alonso.
3 swings per batter and see how many can hit it over the wall during a swing off. The home run derby official scoring booth. It's like the instant replay booth. Those are the men and women responsible for tallying the total number of home runs that each player hits. It's not Eduardo, it's not me, not Buster, it's not Alvin, it's those guys.
So just tweet at those guys.
At those guys is right. The bracket was determined by where the home run hitters were.
Yeah, probably. I'm so hoping for like a Adley Rutschman win or something.
Thus, he's the 1 seed. He goes on the side with Rutschman, Garcia, and Rosarena. And Alonso will get Julio Rodriguez, Mookie Betts, Vlad Guerrero, and the heavyweight versus the featherweight matchup in the lower right hand.
Julio Rodriguez only has 13 homers. No, Dansby is not playing. He has a bruised heel.
This has been a gallant text going back and forth between them and Luis Robert Jr. It's going to be interesting to see what the contingency does here.
So we will see.
St. Louis Cardinals kind of nightmare scenario. Of course, those Rangers were part of the Cardinals organization, teammates on 3 minor league teams, and they are like brothers. Literally, Adolis is the godfather to a Rosarena's daughter, and this was the 2 of them a little while ago.
Yeah, this goes for a while.
Excuse me.
This relationship.
Hey guys, I know that Randy Rosarena was all humble and stuff when he was doing the interview with us earlier, but he had one message for us.
Fried chicken is good. Breaking news. I think that is a microcosm right there of the St. Louis Cardinals this year, because you got Randy Rosarena and Adolis Garcia, former.
His best was 18 in a 3-minute session, but he thinks that the adrenaline of tonight is going to carry him even further than that.
Right off our set.
Why to let them go and become what they are, and now they have a logjam of position players and no pitching. Is Paul Goldschmidt hurt or something? Because I haven't seen him either. That's a weird thing, but you're right about Pete. I think they rushed him back because I think he was even out less time than Orlando Arcia, and Arcia was just out 2 weeks, I think.
So I think Alvin's point is well taken. Randy during the interview was very politically correct.
I agree. I think the regular jerseys for teams would be cool, but that's nitpicking, and I wish the designs were better, that's for sure. But again, just nitpicking for sure.
So we are just about set to get this thing started.
Okay, I guess I just haven't seen Paul Goldschmidt. That's all. All right, so my prediction for this round: Randy 21, Adolis 23.
Okay, so the first one is the hardest one to get. After that, it starts rolling in. Already 4 swings in. Nothing to show for it.
Ooh, not. You got one. There you go. He's starting to find it.
Keep it going. That one's got to stay fair down the line. Another second dead shot. Now Randy has found his groove.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, come on, catcher. Dude.
That's looking towards the line.
That's a good job right there, staying inside of it and not letting it hook as much.
You should call timeout.
There's another one. So Randy Rosarena, 145. And he's got his Tampa Bay mates right here in front of us, starting to bounce a little bit.
Zach playing is starting to tremble a little bit. I know he got a lot of that last one, but not enough. Good timeout.
Good timeout, and it comes after he launches his 10 into the
10. So at best, he could probably get to 16 or 17 right now. But yeah, I love the kid hat flip too.
I chose my Smart Cash Plus card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. With no preset spending limit, my purchase.
But his batting practice guy gave him a couple of Ronald Acuna Jr.'s nasty breaking balls.
My mission of bringing Masa to the masses. What's in your wallet?
So a couple of second deck shots, Eduardo, the longest home run so far.
But he doesn't have his 30-second bonus though either right now.
When they are both eliminated, he'll get another 30 seconds on top of the bonus that everybody gets. All time up with a .32. What do you see?
I like where he's at right now. It's at this projects right now to finish round 25 because that first round is the most difficult one. Now the heart rate starts racing a little bit, gets rehydrated. I should expect a roll coming soon. That's on the 440 right there. That's the lead.
Little second win for Randy Rosarena. There's a smack to left center field. And underneath that one.
The thing is, he knows that Adolis Garcia is going to hit a lot of home runs. So pressure is on big time for Rosarena.
Well, that is soft. I think that is, a 5 rows up in the second deck. Well, line drives here, still waiting. He takes a pitch there for his first 440-foot shot. This is not an easy ballpark to hit home runs in. Another one in the second deck. And another one.
Tonight we will see a ball hit out of the stadium.
You're convinced.
I'm convinced.
Right now, his first 440-foot class. 30 seconds, 17 homers. He's going to pull that one foul, and now the light goes on the Golden Star. He's got one 440-foot homer.
Starting to get fatigued. Everything's out in front. Having a hard time being able to keep it fair. And with a heavy launch angle as well.
He still got 19, and that wasn't even.
30 seconds. He will get what everyone gets, the original 30 seconds.
This could work in his favor because I think he thinks he's better. He doesn't know about the extra 30 right now. Hunter's beat me over Francisco right now. Just realized, what? We have number 30? I think they know.
I know this. After that round in which he planted 19 there, Adolis has got his eyes on that mark. They'll grab it.
I need two more for my 21 pick.
Yeah, that's the beauty, and that's the difficult part for a lot of these smaller guys to be able to reach 440. This one right here was the longest one, second depth, right over the 376 mark, going over the Fred Myers on.
There is no bigger stage, and nobody performs better on a bigger stage.
I hope they never do like a All-Star game in Tampa or something, unless they get another ballpark. Because I did not like watching games in that ballpark. It just seemed dark, and the ball didn't go anywhere, unless Sean Murphy was hitting it. But
I think between Randyland in Tampa and the love love affair that he has with the fans that got started for the baseball class. He's continued, and he's being himself, and he's very comfortable in that big league uniform.
30 seconds on the clock. The first one he pops up. He's sitting on 19. That should be
Not unless they get another ballpark.
He sure does. And one more. And he takes advantage of those last 30 seconds.
That was impressive. The last 30 still get 24.
The first number is posted. Wonder if it's creeping in the movie slide. Like, wait a minute, ran up last and something. Yeah, point. Go 440. Very good start. 24.
That didn't feel like a 24 homer round, but it was. That was impressive. As long as you don't swing and miss during this, you're okay.
He throws to him every single day. That's a huge advantage. And in a lineup in which you have a whole bunch of poppers in Texas, this is the guy that you talk to opposing managers. They say, they know that Seager's back. Garcia is
Probably, yeah. I mean, they got job last year because they counted Albert Pujols beating. Was it last year or the year before that Albert Pujols was in it? And I think Kyle Schwarber beat Albert Pujols, but they miscounted. So maybe they're just hedging their bets with the letting it before the land. Yeah. I love his bat, Adolis' bat. It was a ton of pitches. My arm would have fallen off by then. Uh-oh, he's got a rhythm already.
Yeah, this is quick pop, and having Beasley, who has thrown a lot of these before, you can tell there's a little bit more loft in the baseball. He's going to try to keep it middle up, allow him to get his hands extended.
Dude.
Way center field. That's number 5 for Garcia. They both stand here like brothers. Now ready, keeping nothing up. The clock and the total.
Remember, at the 132 mark, Randy did have 10 home runs.
Couple of big flies good for center field. That one is smoked to left. In Bellevue.
I guess it may be a better strategy to take some pitches.
He's got 10 right around that same 130 mark. He hasn't called timeout yet. He hasn't hit 440 feet there. That hand goes up. All right, Josh,
He got off to a better start, but then kind of flopped.
You want to say go Nat? You're having a phenomenal year. The team is having a great year. Tell us a little bit about what Adolis is like in the clubhouse.
He's an amazing card player. We play cards all the time.
Is that right?
He's really good at it. He's just a light in the clubhouse. Every day he's got that smile.
You think Riley would be good at this?
Josh, you're a very good babysitter too. I love it.
All right, Josh, thank you. So we're sitting on 10. He's got 126 to go. He's hooked one down the line. That's going to go just foul.
Oh.
And the one thing that the goalies can do is go the other way. That comes off the wall. It's under one here. You got to get rolling. If he's just going to start throwing a little better strikes for him. That's outside. He flies that one up to the center. And let's get over the wall at center field. Thanks to Josh Garcia. Now let's see John Field. Let's see where that goes in. That's second back in Middleton.
Uh-oh.
Now, because he only has 50 seconds left. He's got to go for the power right now.
They got power here.
Well, I mean, that 440 power.
There's another one that gets close to 440.
Nope, he's not gonna get.
He's going to get to 24, so he will have currently like a minute to go. He's got these 30 and then the bonus 30. And nothing to indicate he's going to get close to getting another 30. Ground ball that time.
He's getting Ronald Acuna Jr. pitches.
And Alonso are the favorites in this contest. It's the ability to be able to reach 440.
He's certainly becoming a big factor. Stays up, he'll get to 17. It doesn't get over the wall. Big pitch here.
Nope.
He is sitting here at 16. He's going to be 8 in the last 30 seconds. No bonus for Adolis Garcia.
Yeah, you ain't getting 8 and 30.
Exactly.
How big is the ocean?
Let me call you back. That is a really good question. Tell me a
8 and 30. That's. Whew.
You ready?
Not going to happen. He took a lot more pitches than I've seen.
Wants the ball inside. He's like, come on in. I'll keep it fair. Don't worry about it. Tell me. See if you can bring it in. Right now, it's not anymore about distance. It's quantity. Can he be able to reach 24?
He got 5 in like the first 15 seconds. So no. No.
He's to get to 24 to tie. 440 doesn't matter now. That bonus went away. And no disappointment on where these baseballs are being thrown. The guy that every day. Watch that. It looks like Randy Arozarena is going to advance
Yep.
into round 2.
Ugh. He got a lot of splitters. But I love his bat. The color.
Still able to hold his brother and support him, but it's Arozarena who moves on with a 24 in round 1.
Oh, that's interesting.
And in Seattle this week, we've seen another great example of the impact the players are able to make.
Should a pitching machine
Last year,
throwing identical pitches be in the home run derby? I just saw it on Twitter and very, very intriguing. I don't know.
By the game of baseball, STEM League cultivates the math and social, emotional skills of young students, helping them build confidence and a passion for learning. It's provided free to youth organizations and schools around the country and the world. Hundreds of students are already participating in STEM League, with thousands more coming by the end of 2023. Yesterday, the Players Trust hosted the second annual STEM League Global Championship right here in Seattle. The students from around the world selected to participate based on the skills and sportsmanship they displayed in their classroom.
I think it's a lot of strategy with who you pick and
astronaut Annie McLean, who encouraged students to follow their dreams. And then came a special message
so
from All-Star
I think
Julio Rodriguez.
it's an interesting concept, but
MLB Players Stanley Championship. On behalf of the MLB Players Trust, we're inviting our champs of this year's tournament to the Home Run Derby. Good luck to everyone.
And congratulations to the winning teams who join us here tonight. Players Trust gets some honor.
But I like this part of the all-star stuff because the guys just get to be guys and they're friends with each other, they're brothers, and it's nice to see them just be normal. Not that they aren't normal, but you know what I mean. Like,
It's a cool moment right now. Randy Rosarena just was walking by, and Shohei Ohtani was congratulating him. And as he was congratulating him, fist pumped him. He's like, wait a second, Shohei Ohtani, can I take a picture with him? This way.
Here is Adley Rutschman, part of the great story of the
Adley Rutschman, I'm going to go 17.
And look at this, Adley Rutschman, 2006 pitch hit and run.
Oh, I didn't realize he was from Seattle.
Yeah, he got into it hitting from the right side. There's some reports he's got to go from the left side to start this thing tonight, a switch hitter. I mean, that's a scene from a movie there. Randy and Adley in Sherwood, Oregon, around 200 miles from here. Buster, there was a classic moment earlier where Adley came out into the dugout right behind us, and Randy is out there about 3 feet from the field, kind of stretching and loosening up, and Adley's trying to yell to him, "Hey, Randy, Dad, run, something." Couldn't get his attention. He was into it.
Since Adley was about 8 years old, he guesstimated that's the first time he mentioned to his father, "Look, if I ever do a home run derby, you're going to be the guy who throws to me." So then when he called to actually put in the formal request, he said it was more like the continuation of a conversation than an actual request. His dad actually took it in stride and ready to go and thinks he's going to be fine in this atmosphere.
Well, I just hope his dad doesn't throw.
Growing up. Yes, 200 miles away. Yes, a long trip. But in Oregon, you come here to Seattle to watch. So Rutschman and Dad, yeah, that is a temperature meeting can hold some baseball. Oh, and he jumps City on pitch 1. Adley leads the offense to start this thing. And big flies from Adley. That's it. Remember Sunday, a 461 foot blast. Longest in his career.
Okay, so the only left-handed hitter in this contest. Ball flies out.
Oof.
To right field a lot better than it does to left field, especially with the roof open.
You know, that's number 3. High pitch that he hooks foul.
I like it. If it misses or pulls, and that's exactly what I was having the conversation with Randy his dad. He said, I'm going to try to throw everything up and in. See where the catcher is located?
Ooh. That was a dirt ball.
8 seed against the 1 seed, Luis Robert. And a really good start here, and that's a
Relax. Breathe. There you go. There you go, baby.
He's throwing right inside. That's Fieldhouse stuff for Rutschman. Nearly went over tank in right.
Oof.
Yeah, and you see the Statcast numbers for Family D2 right now. Just the exit velocity's coming out.
Call your
Everything over 100 miles per hour. It's the launch angle he has to work on. That right there might go even if it's under. But then not.
He's got 1 at 4:45, so a 6 there at 9. Right around where we've been with a minute and a half to go. 1 more at 4:40 gets him another 30 seconds.
Yeah, he's forgetting his total job. He's being a dad for like 5 seconds, watching the ball land first. But I think they're still in a good spot.
Great pictures there. You saw so many of the All-Stars with their shoulder here.
Yeah.
Adley, of course, has his dad here. This
Yeah.
is a big one, Eddie. went 4.45.
Yeah, he.
That one looks like it stays there.
I am good. I had fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and corn. I really like Adley Rutschman, and I'm glad he went to somewhere like the Orioles. And seeing the Orioles play better is nice. His dad going too fast. The catcher had to calm him down.
Historically, catchers have not done well in this.
What's up?
These defense here, maybe switch hitter, a lot of strength on both sides. That ball right there could have been more than 440. What was it?
Here's a Reed. Scott high off to right field. Another one that is just breaking clouds.
Matt May. No, Adley Rutschman. Randy Arozarena beat him. Garcia lost to Randy Arozarena 24-16. And 21 for Adley Rutschman. That is impressive. Because he has a lot of coil in his swing.
All these guys had an opportunity with your pitching coach to do it. They practice.
I don't know if Mom is more happy for Randy or for Adley.
Yeah, he couldn't get enough power to get extra time.
Don't break the glasses. Do not break the readers.
Adley Rutschman will go up against Luis Robert sitting at 21. The high mark so far came from Randy Arozarena with 24. The face of one of the great
Also, it's harder to hit balls out of this ballpark, so it's really impressive. Now he's going from the other side. That's badass. That's awesome. His dad's more comfortable looking from that side. Seven for 7 from. Woo! 8 for 8 from that side. Maybe he should have stayed from that side the whole time. That's impressive. My dark horse pick might be working. His dad looked more comfortable from him from the right side because he was just laying it in there.
Okay, so before all this started, in this group, we're looking at 3 Cubans versus the Rutschmans. Rutschman's looking pretty good right now, Buster.
Adley, what was that like working with your dad? Oh, it was awesome. We had a great moment out there. Exactly what I pictured. Tell me about switch hitting. When did you come up with that idea? It was kind of just on the fly. We were debating whether or not to do it. What do you think of the number you put out? I think it's respectable. Very nice. Adley, thanks. Go back to you.
Yeah, he got in a rhythm there. That I don't remember a lot of catchers doing this.
Shows you the strength that he has on the bottom half and the torque that he's able to provide. Watch how he stays back and leans on that right leg. Beautifully done.
They say catchers don't do well in this, but I don't remember a lot to do it.
Acuna watching this thing, who grew
Woo!
up in the games here in Seattle, and talked about this.
God, I love Acuna.
That was awfully impressive from Adley Rutschman.
And I love Rutschman's belt. That's stylish. Luis Robert's gonna have to do something real special.
One of the faces of baseball. Rutschman will now take a seat. And a somewhat radical welcome Luis Robert.
Do the Chicago White Sox sell him is an interesting thought. I know they'll be sellers probably, but do they? I am too rooting for Adley. He was my dark horse from the beginning.
Now, the advantage that I believe he has is I think he can reach 440 multiple times. That'll give him that extra 30.
The third member of the Cuban community.
Like he's finally getting a rhythm a little bit.
Easy power so far out.
Luis Robert is about 20 minutes away from Adolis Garcia in Cuba. Adolis Garcia took part in a home run derby one year. He didn't hit a single home run. Luis Robert was making fun of him. The next year, Luis Robert didn't hit any home run. Adolis Garcia goes, that's why you should make fun of him for it. He wasn't gonna
Oh, he's gotten a rhythm now.
But when Adolis got in, when Randy Rosarena got in, it was a no-brainer for him. He wanted to take part.
I'm looking at the distances right now that he's hitting them. Already 1 over 440. I believe he'll get the next one. And this right now put him in play with Adley Rutschman.
That's a huge shot to center field. James Park ballpark. He hit clears. He along with Alonso has got a 480.
Adley shouldn't lose. I mean, 27 in the first round seems like you shouldn't lose, but this is the guy that could get him.
He's got both gold stars lit up.
Oh, yeah.
That 30 plus the 30 that everybody gets. 13.
Yeah, but he's already got 13 and a minute 30 left plus another minute. I think unless he gets tired, Adley Rutschman better be holding his breath. The free agent class pitching wise is great, but outside of Shohei Ohtani, I don't think the position player market is great.
Everyone knows that Adley Rutschman here in the Great Northwest is big time favorite with Willie Rodriguez. But the show Luis Robert Jr. is putting on right now is special.
Yes.
I think.
That's gone. And see, the exit velocity is a launch angle. Look at that.
109.
29-degree launch angle. That ball is hit hard and deep.
Yeah, that's true.
Airplanes here. They are going out in a hurry.
Oh, Luis Robert. Ugh, damn.
This one is close to leaving the entire stadium. Halfway up the second deck and left.
470.
Dangerous, strong man, Luis Robert.
See, this is what his manager Pedro Duvall was saying. Look, you have to respect the power, the ability.
No, I don't think the Rays have enough pitching unless they get it in. Oh, Luis Robert is insane. No wonder they call him the Cuban Mike Trout.
It is a show, and it's certainly going to be the end of the night. Just wait a minute. I just went switch hit bombs both ways. Bad pitch.
He beat him before the extra. That was impressive. But impressive round by both. Maybe if Adley would have went from the right side the first time. Jeez, I don't know, but that's just a tough draw. Yeah. That matters. Very nice rhythm. I mean, I think the Rays are, excuse me, the Rays are going to be tough, and if they get their pitching back, yes, but I don't know. But you never can count out the Rays because they never seem to make the big splash, and it never seems to matter. 27 homers and not advancing, that's not fair. Kind of. Oof. There it is. Luis Robert is definitely the circle guy in the White Sox lineup for the Braves when we open back up with them on Friday.
What a job right there by Luis Robert Jr., who has been able this year to study pitchers even better, get a better approach at the plate. And he came with a game plan, and right there, it has worked big time.
I don't really understand the White Sox in terms of their rebuild plan because it really hasn't worked. But Luis Robert is phenomenal.
He's bounced with 27. So 28 for fifth most. Rutschman was right there at the sixth most in the first round, and he gets bumped by Luis Robert.
Yeah, big time. Giving him some prices in this round.
Welcome back out to the break. It'll be that guy Mookie Betts and Vlad Guerrero.
I guess it really just depends on your pitcher and if you can get into a rhythm.
It's Mookie and Vlad, and a hometown hero will take the stage for the first time. Julio Rodriguez against the two-time Derby champion.
Well, obviously.
In the Pacific Northwest. Coming up.
Well, of course he's getting batting practice pitches and in a home run derby. And obviously it'll probably set up as normal.
Nice food. Did I mention you can get the amazing iPhone 14 with its dual camera system on T-Mobile?
Get iPhone 14 on us and T-Mobile.
But that's a pretty darn good start.
That's why I brought these. See? Now they're protected.
Cheers to that.
I'm going to drink this now.
No idea to bring them, bro.
Yeah, I didn't think it through.
Overwatch, I have it.
I love Mookie and what he does for baseball. I mean, I just want another matchup like Robert and Rutschman. I just watch this to kind of enjoy it. Obviously, always don't like the Dodgers, but I can't not like Mookie. He's just too nice of a guy, seemingly.
That's going to come back to haunt him. Some people clean while they cook, not these folks.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance.
Saves us some time.
But
You know, I wouldn't have pegged these two as your beats.
I still don't.
For bundling, maybe?
maybe I really did underestimate this derby and how good it would be. I thought it would fall flat. It certainly hasn't so far.
Chipotle's own new chicken El Pastor is what fire meets flavor. Thursday Night Thunder is back.
But such an amazing first half from the Braves, and everything we saw, just absolutely incredible. The records we broke, the fun we had, and I think that the greatest thing is that the two moves that Alex Anthopoulos was criticized most for are both all-stars. That's a mark of a genius. And it's incredible. I knew Sean Murphy was good. I don't know that even though I'm a diehard watching baseball, I don't know that I understood the greatness of silent assassin Sean Murphy that he excuse me, is. But it's fantastic. Marcell Ozuna's turnaround, Michael Harris snapping back into the Rookie of the Year guy, Kevin Pillar being amazing, Bryce Elder doing what he's done in the first half. I know that he had a clunker yesterday, but you can't understate what he did and has done. And you can't really understate Colby Allard, Dylan Dodd, AJ Smith-Shawver, Mike Soroka coming back. Anything else? Travis d'Arnaud being what he is. Matt Olson switching to the 5 spot. It's kind of reminiscent of what we did in 2019, putting Ronald in the leadoff spot, putting Josh Donaldson in the 4 hole, and we took off from there. This year it's Matt Olson in the 5th spot and Ozzie in the 2nd spot, and I think Soroka, we can't anticipate ace stuff, especially right now, but giving us a chance to win every day he goes out there is all we can ask for, and he's certainly done that. He's had to work through a lot of traffic, but I think that's a characteristic of our team that I enjoy too, is that even when we get traffic, we don't give in. Yeah, we might give up runs or whatever the case, but battling tooth and nail is a great thing, and seeing Michael just have to worry about baseball instead of the physical idea is great. Michael Tonkin, Jesse Chavez, Michael Tonkin's emergence. I've said it on a few of my videos, but I honestly kind of dismissed the graphic when it had Michael Tonkin's name on it in the early stages of like bullpen graphics. I didn't even think, but he's a better version of Josh Tomlin. You can do anything, and that's nice. How we got? Well, Vlad, I'm gonna go 28.
He's not even in the all-star coaching staff. Usually they take not only the Astro coaches, but also a few others. He came straight to Seattle for this.
So he's got his face here. He's got Bo Bichette He's got Whit Merrifield there all waiting. Romano waiting to see this guy start to get on track.
You hear in the background, they don't have to time it. That actually is Javier Bracamonte, who is the bullpen catcher for the Houston Astros. He's actually catching back there, coaching Riley through this.
There's a high drive to left field, and that one gets to the second deck. So 3 on the board for Vlad to start.
He needs to get a rhythm.
And very unlike Vlad. Vlad is hitting a lot of these balls up in the air. He's more of a line drive type guy like that one right there.
You can't really line drive out of this ballpark too much because it's hard.
Does not dictate anything to be hit on the air as much as over 22 degrees in Montana.
The 2 gold stars are
Yes, Vlad is a lot.
now starting to take off. Some rockets to Mount Rainier. Wait a minute. Halfway up second deck. Moonshots, 2 for Vlad.
Yeah, good timeout right there.
Well, everybody sees. I think that's it, Eddie.
$130, $132, around there is when they call the timeout. I can't believe they had Vlad at third base as long as they did.
Let's know the difference, okay? Social media. It can be overwhelming for a young homeowner treating their parents.
What does it mean to slide into someone's DMs? That sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay, we're not ready for that. As a team,
It's just a lot of trash talking that I'm pretty sure they do it all the time, and I don't know how the media picked, or the camera and microphones picked that one up. But it's just we just used it like we typically use dumb bulletin board material. But I mean, that's definitely standard baseball trash talk, but he just did it to the wrong people because obviously Tyler Matzik and everybody's gonna make it something.
Once he does that, it becomes special. Let it get to you. Let it get to you. He's coaching us through this. This is a good sign for rookie bats, guys. Even though Vladdy does have an extra minute, I believe more than rookie. Uh-oh. That was well over 440.
Underneath one again.
You're just getting too high on them.
There are 15 homers. Power numbers haven't really been there this year when you think about what he's capable of as that one gets over with left field.
Okay, he may get to 20.
I'm going to hit homers. Why make this complicated? Takes one there.
Getting a little fatigued. His swing is different than what it was in Cleveland. He brings his hands a little bit lower than he did a few years ago.
That one almost took that lady's head off.
That's the type of hitter he is. He's a line drive type guy that just has that wicked ability of being able to flip the bat through his arm.
He's getting too far under it.
Intrepid reporter, Bo Bichette. Let's see, head over there, see what we got to play. He's got a little time now.
It's all yours, Bo.
He probably needs to get about 20 to 22.
What he should be doing here.
Hey, they want to know what he should be doing right now. Just secure the ball. Take it easy. You got power, baby. Come on. Línea.
I'd say he probably has to have 5 to make. Make it a thing, but maybe I don't know why Vlad would change his swing.
¿Ah? ¿Cómo así? ¿Say that again? Derby? Ah, es un poquito, tú sabes. Pero yo prefiero disfrutarlo desde aquí contigo, tú sabes, hablando, viendo hablar de los honrones. Ya yo lo gané, ya. Uno, ya.
Okay, Eduardo, you got that.
Uh-oh. He was saying that he did it once. That's enough. He's having a lot of fun doing it, but he does miss it a little bit.
Pops that one up. He's got a couple here in his bonus round, which is a minute. That one is headed deep into the 90 left field. There's one even further. That's gonna stay.
If I was like one of those shag people, I would try to rob one and just be dumb. It would never happen, but the temptation would be too much there.
Oh, he's fatigued right now. He's lost his bottom half, but he needs to just hit the ball out front like that. This is on top half right now. It's what you're ready for Vladdy.
No way. He's got to be 20.
When it's just a little extra like a golf ball and it just elevates halfway through and he got into a groove and he got jammed on that one.
This is...
He's done. He's checked out. I'm good. Post the number. See what happens.
26. Oh. They're a little late on the counter.
In his second round battle, as Betts gets set, he knows the number he's going to get to.
Ronald Lion Kinging his young son. That's cool.
Gotta change around here. Can't go on this way. Things gotta change around here.
I think you're better off in this thing if you don't have to use your lower half in your swing. Especially when you get fatigued. But Luis Robert didn't even look like he was broke a sweat.
What you notice about Vlad in his round?
One thing that I did notice was fatigue. He did fatigued at the end of the first and at the end of the second round. But he is strong.
Like, I don't see anyone beating Luis Robert based on what we've seen so far, but
how much different this was than Cleveland.
I don't know why he changed his swing from Cleveland to now. Because there's not been a lot of power for him this year, or as much.
This is going to be fascinating now. Mookie Betts, who has just downplayed his chances from Jump Street. His wife is the one that really encouraged him to do it. Mookie feeling like I haven't done it.
Who cares how much money he makes? He's such a great baseball player.
No one believes that.
No one really does believe it. But one thing that Mookie is better, and he's not going to do this to embarrass himself at all. Now, the 440 is the mark that I don't think he can get to. If he does that right there,
His batting practice guy is waiting too long.
1 minute less than Vladimir Guerrero. Maybe 30 seconds less than Vladimir Guerrero.
It'd be interesting to see Mookie, of course, because he's a lot smaller. Does he tire quicker? He's in phenomenal shape. Does that allow him not to tire?
I don't think he'll tire as much. I think the shape that he's in, it's a great cardio shape that he's in. He's got strong legs, strong base.
Uh-oh.
It's a different bat that he's also using than any other contestant here. It's an axe bat handle, and a lot of these players that have had handmade issues in the past go to this type of bat. I would not be surprised if when Mike Trout comes back after his handmade injury, he starts using an axe handle type.
He needs to get in a rhythm bad.
Now sky high. And that one looks like it is off to Olympia, Washington. There's another shot. So Mookie goes back to back with some big time pop. That second deck on that last one. Everybody's been around 10 or 11 with a $130 to go. Mookie's sitting here at 6.
Mookie's a great baseball player, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, already at 115 mark. Got all the others have already had asked for time. Mookie continues to swing without any issues.
Yeah, but right there is an example of perhaps being a little tired. Now that one looks like it's going to get over the wall. The one before that came up just short. That one does find
that one's not going. Mookie's all of his home runs this year have been to the full side like that.
Carlos said you got time on if you need it. He's not using it. Nope, doesn't want to do it. You can see him.
No.
40 seconds to go. 30-second bonus. Nothing's really coming close to 440.
He needs to be a more of a line drive to be good in this.
On pace for 47. That's a big fly there, Eduardo.
Yeah, that one's as far to the center field side as you want Mookie to hit it. Everything else has to be cool on him. 11 home runs without a timeout. 10 seconds left. He wants to use the entire round without a timeout.
I don't think that was smart. Not using a timeout.
He's crushing the budget.
I'm here with Brianna Betts, Mookie Betts' wife. And Brianna, on behalf of ESPN, I just want to thank you for convincing Mookie to do the home run derby. That's what he said. He said that you wanted him to do it. Why was it so important to you for him to do it?
I feel like he can look back at his career and say he did everything. And the home run derby is something he hasn't done, so that's something he needed to check off.
So you've seen Mookie play a lot of baseball. What are you seeing so far? He's got some extra time here. He's got a lot of catching up to do.
What'd you say?
He's got some catching up to do. What do you say? What does he need to do?
Oh, he's got a long way to go. He can just have fun.
That's all we're here for. Guys, back to you.
JD Martinez,
Yeah.
any ideas for Mookie? Say it again, guys. Any ideas for Mookie?
Yeah.
He's got to pull the ball. He's got to hit it in the air to left. Do not go to center.
He said you gotta pull the ball and you got stop hitting it to center. It's like I don't know.
If this were wrestling, JD, could he tag you and have you come into the ring for him?
I would love that. No. He's got to do it on his own. He's trying to go. He went 3 minutes straight. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah, I was curious. Why did he do that?
I don't know. He said he was going to
Call that feedback in the business.
And his pitcher isn't giving him. Well, watch, he'll crush like 5 now. Yeah, I'm glad we're not paying that for Mookie either, but the reality is he's a great baseball player, and that's simple, and he's a great leader, and
He's 15 behind, 30 to go. He has to average a home run per second.
get you one.
Mookie a whole world of credit for doing it, for listening to his wife and saying, you know what, I told y'all I didn't have much of a chance in this thing, and then I get Guerrero in round 1, but I'm doing it anyway. Box has been checked for Mookie Betts. Well done, Mookie.
I don't know how he went 3 minutes straight.
And by the way, Davey, I look like a light.
They do better.
I love their bats, though, the creativeness of what they put on the bats. How was Betts the 3 seed? I know it's based on the homers, but that's terrible. That you base it on the homers in the first half.
Critics and audiences are cheering for Dial of Destiny. This is it. Discover for yourself why it's being hailed as the perfect ending for the adventures of Indiana Jones.
Are you back, Indy?
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, rated PG-13.
But at least Mookie was honest. He's like, I'm just doing this to have fun. And I just don't think he gave himself a chance by not calling a timeout.
And of course, Bryson is down at 18 in Washington, one of the more memorable derbies. course, Julio Rodriguez is going to try to do the same here. Last year, Dodger Stadium, just 21 years old.
But of course, this isn't the easiest ballpark to.
Beat him 31-23, and a real coming out party for the Seattle superstar. Who knew a year later we'd all be here and Rodriguez would be on the field trying to take down a dude, trying to do what only Ken Griffey Jr. has done, and that is win 3 home run derbies.
Pete Alonso's a great player, but I just think he's a goober.
So just like that, you got a rematch. In a lot of ways, it feels like it would be an unbelievable final, but it's a first-round showdown between Pete Alonso, who has historically made this as big a deal as anybody has ever made it, and Julio Rodriguez, who, like all-star hosts in the past, got a lot of attention on them.
I think being the catcher in this would be really cool. Like just the bullpen catcher, that's like seems like a really cool bucket list thing. But Julio Rodriguez has a bunch of pressure right now. I'm gonna say 27. Love the bat.
This is as big as it gets for him.
I just hope he doesn't blow out his wrist like he did last year. With it.
As George Clooney would say, Mikasa is Sukasa right now. He's welcoming everyone to T-Mobile Park.
Gotta love that. And everybody's mad because Matt Olson was hitting 235. And now Matt's hitting 255 or something. 253, I think. So, thanks. The comparisons aren't there, but the funny thing is, I feel like the Mets are going to screw up the Pete Alonso thing and he's going to go somewhere else, and it's going to be funny.
It's fun to see the kid just get off to a good start and get the crowd into it for him as well. That's a really good start. Yeah, that's a real good start. And that's as long as we may have seen here as the second deck gets set.
What is he, 4 for 4? 5 for 5?
Boy, he started off a house of fire and one popped up, but there goes another one.
I thought he had 7 or 6 already.
We've seen others use this derby to get going. This is like a driving range right now for Julio Rodriguez.
But watch that last one, 439 feet. Look like he is yet to get to 440. Will this last one be the one?
It's weird you can't hit long.
One of the bonuses. That's a fly ball to center that looked like a great start. He's at 10, now 11, and he's got 2 minutes to go.
And remember last year, his same BP thrower, Pena, doesn't even take a step. It's just a short arm toss.
I like his batting practice thrower. I like how he's doing it. 14. That's impressive. Doing it out at home too. 145. See, I think the Mets did him wrong. Pete Alonso. I'm not saying I like him, but there's no way he should have came back as quickly as he did.
We think you should ask it when you realize it's not too late to start. Like when your new passion is now your life passion, ask now what? Here's what. You come to Prudential and help ensure your retirement has income that lasts a lifetime. Who's your rock? Talk to an advisor and build a more secure retirement today.
I really think the pitcher has gotten a good rhythm and not stepping. takes less time.
Well, the house that Griffey built, Julio Rodriguez, is laying a few bricks to his. 14 homers, $1:35 still to go, and a minute of bonus time. Pete Alonso took a look and still continues to work out. Julio
He may get 30.
the first round last year. And he is just
Unless he loses a rhythm.
again. 20 pitches, 20 swings, 70% of the time the ball left the building.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
It's just, wow.
The thing is, all the things here in Seattle, they understand that it's against Pete Alonso. They know that every home run here counts. They're all on their feet. And these cheers will turn into boom, boom. Oh, wow.
Woo!
Kirkland, get ready.
He's still got a minute left. Oh.
But swing percentage to Homer. This is damage.
This is what we saw last year.
Maybe this will get him going. Overall in Seattle as a team. He may get 40. No, maybe 35. 37 maybe?
Any other hitter knows that he has to go for it all in the first round. Pete Alonso's just too big of a challenge, and oh my, is he doing it?
Oh my goodness. You're in that upper deck and left. You're leaving with a souvenir.
Woo!
Another. The only thing stopping it was the clock right now. What a shot.
Wow.
Julio Rodriguez.
Man, you wish you could use that bat in regular season.
He's not fatigued. No, he's not. Okay, we saw Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was fatigued. He was gasping for air. This guy has a lot left in the tank.
Wow.
A lot left in the tank.
So he could, what, 30, 37, 38?
We are in the month of July. Julio in Español. It's his month, it's his town, it's his stadium.
37 or 38. Wow. This is going to happen. And he just keeps peppering the one spot. And it's perfect. This is really cool to see.
Consistent throughout. Short step, short arm, right there, up in the zone, up and in. And he has all the superstars on their feet celebrating.
He stole the show last year. He owns the show already tonight. 32 total homers. His exit velocity is about 109 miles an hour. He's hit several open.
Wow.
The longest is 450.
He might want to bottle that bat up and try to use it for the.
Multiple 30-homer derby rounds in a career. He's got 3. The only player. And I tell you one thing, nobody is enjoying this and the challenge put in front of him more than Alonso.
Yeah.
Where's that?
I don't think he has it. Like you said, I don't think.
About 70%.
That'll get to 41 at least. I'm going to go Seaver on this one. And in the meantime, it's a lot.
I'm saying he's going to get 38.
Julio Rodriguez is trying to be.
Him doing this at home, yeah, the painted bats are awesome.
It's a short arm right to the point, up and in.
Oh, boy, are they in sync. Another
It
one.
is money.
Never mind, he's going to pass through 40 quick.
It's coming real easy.
Same spot every time.
Watch the net. Right here, we're ready to also.
Nope.
That's a souvenir. That's a souvenir.
Guys,
What a show.
watch the bottom half. He's not tired at all. He's in 6 points.
And he doesn't use.
6 miles per hour, 24.
With 10 seconds left. The swing on that one. Got about one more after this. Gonna do it quick, and he won't do it. He'll stop at 41.
Big time. Pete Alonso's probably the only one that could do it, if he does.
The bar has been set.
But Arcia and Acuna giving J-Rod love, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. How did you do that?
Swinging. And with a good pitcher.
How much did the crowd do for you?
Oh my God. Thank you for the energy. We gotta keep on going. Let's keep it up.
How do you feel about your number?
He only had 17 last year.
I know it's really good. Let's not go.
How did he only have 17 last year?
41 is a nice number. Remember, Rutschman said his number was respectable and got beat. He likes the number 41. And that was as impressive round as we've seen. And there was some Josh Hamilton key to that.
Yeah, and at home.
Yeah, he might have, if they did the 10 out thing, he might have got just 60.
Guys, he was right. The bat was right. No place like home made for him. And he's made for this event. And he's right. The BP throw or Pena was on the money. No
He was.
Slide, no wind up, no moves, consistent throwing strikes up and in. That's exactly where he wanted it, and that's why he capitalized on it. And he puts pressure.
That's
Yeah, and Dejos, who was there for a couple of his wins, is not there for Pete. Neither is the guy that he thought was going to be there. Elbow issues, so he's going to have a guy that he has not had a chance to work with. Throw to him.
Oh, that's probably not a good thing either.
2019 in the final round,
Not having your guy.
by 2021 at Coors Field, he absolutely exploded. He had 35 home runs in the first round. So 35 was an explosion. What the heck did Julio Rodriguez just do?
Well, he's out of last year, too. He puts some pressure on Pete Alonso right here. You know, he set the tone like he did.
There's no way.
Stadium, and now he's going to, he does it here at T-Mobile Park. You have to have a big number, over 40. It's 41.
Because T-Mobile Park, it's not like you can get smashed that easy. Like long homers. I mean,
The kid just said, "Ooh, I can't after what I just saw." He's going to get to 41, and he's going to start quickly. He needs some good pitches. And Myers is the guy that now gets the job of doing that. That's an absolute moonshot. That finds the first row of the second inning. Here's another one.
what did Pete or
It's a little hitch, a late hitch, but he needs to, can't take too many pitches. Oh, wow,
Yeah.
this one opposite field here.
If he did, he had to, because those pitches are all outside. That's dead central. That one's got some serious carry on it. There's another one to right center. Aaron Judge like in Miami.
Yeah, but catcher has to set up in a little bit more. See where he wants to pitch. Myers is actually getting the spot, but he's making Pete work for it.
Crowd here is not disappointed with this start from Alonso, given what Julio Rodriguez just did.
No, Myers is doing a good job of hitting the spot, but it has to be up and in. Or Pete has to
Not a
pitch
chance.
little bit more.
Oh, they're smoked that thing. There's another one.
no chance?
That's another one right there. I mean, he is hitting these balls deep and far to the biggest part of the ballpark. He's got extra time, but he doesn't get with this now.
This is right around where everybody's been. 10 or 11 with a buck and a half to go. He's got one. Now he's got the second. So he's hit 2 over 440.
Yeah, he has to tell Myers. That's to tell Myers to pitch in.
He's got to hit 30 in 2 minutes and 21 seconds.
It's not gonna happen.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. Earn 2% cash back on what you want, like a lightweight road bike, clip-in shoes, and the moisture-looking jersey.
What? Too much?
His batting practice pitcher is going way too far outside for him to do anything.
It's not good.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. That's real life ready.
Support your team in the home stretch, MLBshop.com.
He's not telling him to throw it again.
Caps, t-shirts, collectibles, and more. Gear up with your favorite team at MLBshop.com. 3 of the final 4 have already been determined. Will it be Julio Rodriguez, a significant lead right now over Pete Alonso? He's got a $1.21 here and then another minute after that.
Yeah, this is going to be an uphill battle right now for Pete. He has to at least get to 26 or 7. And I think that's going to be really difficult, especially with only a minute after that. I think this is going to be a tough one for him. We're going to set the bar really high.
This is it.
But think about the guys that have advanced. And Julio Rodriguez put on the most impressive show. Alonso sent him right towards our set. And then the next one, before that one lands, is headed towards left center field, and it will get out. It's got 40 seconds left in regulation, and a whole lot of ground to make up. Slider there for Myers, and another one, which is causing Pete to try to go the other way. He's able to do it there, and then he puts one.
Yeah, see where that pitch was, middle end. That pitch away just does not work for Pete Alonso.
Julio Rodriguez, Pete Alonso, kryptonite. It looks like he's going to send him packing in back-to-back home run derbies, barring some miracle from Alonso.
I think when he goes back and he looks at the location of where these pitches were, he's going to wish it would have been in a little bit.
Yeah.
Put a smile on your plate with new pancake.
Well, when you have like the third string pitcher, that
Or in this case, 3 for $6.
it's not good. But Adley Rutschman would have advanced.
Not a long time. Only from IHOP.
AG1 is foundational nutrition, science-driven vitamins and minerals, pre- and probiotics, adaptogens, functional mushrooms, daily support for whole body health that you just can't get in a multivitamin. Upgrade your routine at drinkag1.com.
1 minute on the clock for Alonso. A reminder to listen to every MLB game live or on demand with AtBat. Watch all minor league baseball and live bookings on MLB Beginning. No blackouts at MLB.com.
He is going home early because his batting practice pitcher keeps throwing it outside.
Alonso said, I think I'm the best power hitter on the planet.
You're not.
He needs a lot of homers in a little time.
Yeah, he does. He needs a lot of those. And again, a lot of work that he's had to do hooking the baseball. He hasn't made the adjustment if the pitches are away to just crowd the plate. Keep in and try to pull. We all know that he's trying to go the other way, but the problem is the matchup that he had. Julio Rodriguez.
That and the fact that Mike Friedland, who was his travel ball coach, was going to be the guy to throw to. They had practiced a lot. And Friedland's elbow started barking. So literally 2 days ago, he asked Aaron Myers to do this. They never had a chance to do it together. And I'm not sure it would have made any difference given what Julio
No.
did about 15 minutes ago.
Too bad Pete Alonso's World Series is about to end.
Second year in a row, Julio Rodriguez is going to knock Pete Alonso out of the T-Mobile Home Run Derby. Wow, you can read his lips twice. Wow is right. This is a sport which you always say sometimes you got to tip your hat.
Yep.
I think you got to tip your hat, man.
Luis Robert and Julio Rodriguez might go on forever. That's how it happens.
Final 4. Randy Arozarena, Luis Robert, Julio, and Vlad. How about that semifinal on the right?
We look at Cuba versus Dominican Republic here.
We'll take a timer. Randy ready to rock. Robert ready to roll. And on the other side, Vlad Guerrero.
I don't think I appreciated Luis Robert as much as I should have until watching it. Yeah, I mean that's an advantage too, but for sure having the home field helps. Wonder how many homers would be hitting the Chop House. Yep. That being said, but I literally think that Julio Rodriguez pitcher is probably the best I've ever seen. And just peppering it at the same spot. Todd Frazier's brother was a really good one. Oh, that's a nice touch. I have it somewhere. The one you got me. I just can't remember where I put it. Yeah, me too. World Series any day of the week. Plus twice on Sunday. Hopefully we do it again. The World Series.
Nothing feels better than having support, and the same goes for your footwear. So you've got to try Skechers Arch Fit. Skechers teamed up with podiatrists and designed.
Also, I forgot when I was running through what the Braves did in the first half. I forgot about Kirby Yates' emergence over the last month or so, and Joe Jimenez emergence as well. That's been clutch and key, especially with Dylan Lee being out as long as he has and Jesse Chavez getting hurt when he did. Oh, yeah. The Braves fans are having so much fun, and everybody is having so much fun.
Growing up in Seattle, the Mariners were my life. But you can't talk about my city and not mention Ken Griffey Jr.
Did Seattle I feel dumb asking this, but did Seattle ever win a championship?
So who wants it? Because right now, it's time to find this generation's king of the home run derby.
Yeah, I'm really happy for Yates too, being a premier closer that he was for so long and having to deal with it all and then coming back and being a key part. It's nice.
In Seattle, Washington, where baseball And the sports world is focused for the next 48 hours. The T-Mobile.
I was talking about baseball specifically.
Randy Rosarena,
I didn't.
lower left, loves the spotlight. Luis Robert Jr. put on an absolute show to eliminate Andy Rutschman, who blew people away. Batted from the left side, then turned around, hit from the right side, hit 8 of 10, and posted a big number that Robert just kind of laughed at on his way by. And then on the other side, two heavyweights.
I didn't think so. I didn't think they'd ever been, but they're kind of a more disappointing team that I wasn't expecting, especially with their pitching.
Rodriguez is actually making sure that his cleats are really deep into this dirt here at T-Mobile Park. But
I think they're probably probably the most disappointing in the AL, other than maybe Chicago. Just because I expected more, but I guess you should say that they had a lot of players play over their head last year.
Seen that close? They then created Randy Land. And does anybody play to his audience bigger and better than Randy Rosarena? 2020, remember? An MLB record 10 home runs in that postseason. Yeah, nowhere boots. He wore those boots out during his introduction. Nobody liked the WBC more. Nobody.
No one. The spotlight. He loves the spotlight. And one thing you can say about Randy, wherever he goes, he's a fan favorite. He'll sign autographs between pitching changes, between innings, he'll throw baseballs out there. And you see how even the collegiate players, high school players, have adopted that cross arm that he does.
He was here last week, and they got a chance to get a feel for what it's like to hit in this ballpark. So again, 3 minutes on the clock. Luis Robert will wait. Randy Rosarena trying to get.
I think he's gonna have to get like 30 to have a shot.
Now, the difference of all the BP throwers to what Pena has done with Julio Rodriguez, I think it's a difference maker.
Yep.
Less action, less motion, straight arm to the strike zone. See Francisco, a lot more action, a lot more movement, and Randy just has not gotten his pitches consistently.
No, he smoked that one. That one is headed high into the second deck. There goes a line shot that's going to come up just short. There's a big blast.
Yeah, that was nice.
Two Cannon had seats in right field, Eduardo. I was thinking that they might get some homers. Left field and that second deck's been the seat of choice.
Yeah, they really did not go into the scouting report, right? And also
that was awesome.
In the first round. Turned around and hit from the right.
I just don't understand why Tampa hasn't got another stadium, given how good they've been.
There goes a high fly to left field. That's Henry Kmore.
Oh, he's gotten a little bit of a rhythm. Nice.
With 10 home runs at the 130 mark, already at 13. He asked for timeout 132 mark last time.
The same way Julio was aware, and the fans were what he had to do because Heat was his opponent. Randy is really, really locked in.
That 14. That's about where Julio Rodriguez was when he took his time out. So we'll see.
Respect the process.
Yeah, that was an epic moment. I think I'm gonna do a video of my top 5 games from the Braves first half, and I may have to put the entire Mets series into one because what we did there was insane, but we'll see. Trying to think of some oddballs that people won't remember.
Only on ABC. Take a little sneak peek backstage.
I will say that Sierra did a nice job of being able to lay it up in the zone for Luis Robert Jr. in that first round. With all the pressure that Adley Rutschman and the fans had on Robert, they came through in a major way.
Randy Rosarena steps back in. He normally hits in his first group of batting practice, and the guy that pitches in that first group is manager Kevin Cash.
Know where the camera is.
Instead, it's to Los Francisco, first-year member of their staff, who again gets set to throw. He's got one that's gone 440.
He needs the other because
Sure does.
Chris Robert Jr. will get many of those.
He's found a little groove here. That's 3 in a row for Randy. And he hooks one.
Watch the exit velocities here. We're using StatCast on E2 right now, but you see it 107 with 20-degree launch angle. That will get you a home run.
Well, he's got his second gold star, so he's got the extra 30. Critical.
That's yeah, I think 31.
18 home runs should be 19.
And when he finds that slot, Eduardo, they're all going high, hard, and history to left field. That's 4 straight. Takes it to be smart.
Really good team.
Yeah.
This has been one of the better derbies that I can remember.
That's that elbow, and it flies.
He knows who he's up against. Under pressure, is there a better play in the month of September and October than this guy right here with what he did?
Jocktober is better.
Throw it, I'll hit it out. Well, that's going to go. That's going to count. That's a heck of a round with
That's a heck of a walk-off.
seconds left. Woo. Luis Roberts sees where Randy Rosarena is now.
Julio Rodriguez set the tone for this because they know, and he knows that not only does he have to compete if he wants to win.
That was solid.
This guy right here,
Once he started hitting that up and in corner,
and to win this thing, it has to be over 40 easily. Randy Rosarena now has a minute left to see how, even though he was fatigued, the back path was very consistent. Everything to the pull side. Let's not try to reinvent the wheel and go the other way.
I feel bad for the people that are in the right field. They chose way wrong.
Want to open up the field a little bit more. Randy Rosarena, good idea right there.
Yeah, guys, I just talked to Tomas Francisco, and I asked him, what was the adjustment after the timeout? And he said, a little closer to Randy and a little bit higher in the zone.
That makes sense. And he was able to execute.
Randy has dedicated himself in the offseason to being more consistent. He was well aware of those flashes that 2020 postseason, the WBC, but he had really focused on what it was staff could tell him that was making a more consistent hitter. Where are they going to pitch me? How are they trying to get me out?
I just don't know if the Rays will allow their pitching to be pitchers because they'll yank them too quickly. I mean, I don't know if that will affect them later, as it did in the World Series. So, I know you said, Matt said that earlier, that he thinks the Rays are still the big.
Has also done is he's improved this game on the defensive side.
Yeah. All right, the Cuban Rocket gets back in and has immediately stepped back in and hit 3 homers.
Whoever's on the counter is very
This
slow.
looks a lot like the Julio Rodriguez round it because the pitches are all in the exact same spot for him.
All in the same exact spot, catching the ball out in front. And because he hits further up in the plate than anybody else, he has a little bit more room for error on the pull side. Good foul ball right there. Watch out, man. Alden.
Final 20 seconds for Rosarena, 34 homers. There goes another one. 41 is the magic number.
Is the
6
pink ones for charity?
Rodriguez. 5 seconds to go. Needs one more. Get it to him. That is high, and I'm not sure it's going to be enough to get out, and it is not.
Yeah, I mean, okay. They used to do a gold ball for charity, I think. Oh yeah, T-Mobile, that's right. The T-Mobile Home Run Derby. I mean, I think the Rays are really set up good, especially if they get Shane McClanahan back. I don't know if they have too much of a rain on their pitchers to tax their bullpen too much. Gotcha. Yeah, that's right. Okay. This should be fun.
All right, Chicago, here comes your guy, Luis Robert, trying to chase down Randy Arozarena. Let's take a look at StatCast, powered by Google Cloud. Eduardo, the fireworks went primarily to left, but you got power everywhere if you need it.
Yeah, but once the power work, he has kept it, he's stayed true to who he is during the regular season. Not a lot to the pool down the line. Everything is from straight left field towards right center.
Yeah, if you got a right field seat in the home run derby, you're not getting a lot of souvenirs.
I say yes, he can. Now it all depends on Sierra, pitch location, making sure that he stays up in the zone.
Randy Arozarena's longest homer.
Yeah.
7 round 2.
Nice, Reedy.
Night, Dad.
I'm pulling for Rodriguez.
Me too.
Let's see if we can get
I can't hang no more.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
That's smoked. That is smashed center field.
And if you see the way
Yeah, I did see that. That's a big oof, especially since they signed him to a $5.25 million.
Easier to go first or second?
I think it's easier to go first. You're not chasing.
Because that's in the back of your head right already, right? How many I need? I'm sitting here at 6. I get the bonus now, which is great.
But if you ask a lot of the
Yeah, that's bad.
Second, and it's an advantage if you have the guy who competed with the
I don't know if he turned out to be a bust because he was in AAA. But
last time Robert won it in the first round,
oh boy,
he did not have to use that 4 minute of bonus time.
The 10-11 mark has been where they've all kind of been, right at about 30. And then it's right where he is. That's not good by Sierra. He knows it. You can see that a lot more going the other way this round than to left. Dead central and right center. High call.
I don't know if it's necessarily a bust, but because he was in AAA, so I don't know. It's terrible for them.
So get into those great.
Let me get that beat for 6 strips of bacon. Oh, there it is. When I say bacon.
And then they just called up Johnny Cueto because he had to be called up by the All-Star break, and he's gotten shelled in the minors, so I don't even know if that's a good thing or a bad thing at all. I mean, I think that's a terrible thing. I'm surprised that they just didn't cut their losses.
Sunday Night Baseball, the Astros and the Angels. We'll start it all with baseball tonight. Sunday night countdown at 6 p.m.
Like that could be a terrible thing.
227 total.
Yeah, 227 total. Right now, he has to get on the run. And then Sierra has to be consistent. Right there is where he has to do it. But Robert doesn't use his legs much. That's why you have to help him in there. If you can stay middle in the entire time, you have a chance to catch a Arozarena. If you're forcing Robert to hit the ball straight away center the other way, too much energy is gathered, and I don't think you'll be able to pull it off.
No, but very few balls go like that. That's a line shot to right field that doesn't get out.
Yeah, but right now he's already into the bonus, right? So all he needs to do is find barrel, hit it out in front and go. Right there. That was a beautiful swing.
Yeah, different round though than what we saw from Luis the first time, where it was on
His pitcher has lost his rhythm.
These balls are leaving the knees. You see that one right there, 105 and 27 feet launch angle. That's what you want.
Yeah, if they didn't promote him, they would have had to. There was something in his contract.
23, 24 before the last game it starts.
I think he needs to get to at least 26. And he won't get there, obviously, with 12 seconds left. This is, I think, virtually almost impossible for him to make a comeback.
He's a little tired right now.
His batting practice pitcher lost rhythm. But yeah, I don't think Johnny Cueto has anything left in the tank. And I think Johnny Cueto needs to learn that, but whatever.
Premium travel benefits, like 2x miles on every purchase. You're always canceling. You're being too loud. Thank you.
No way.
Good choice. Remember, earn 5x miles on flights. Going up. And 10x miles on hotels through Capital One.
Oh, gotcha.
Get access to
Well, that makes sense.
airport lounges.
About the young kid.
See the one and only Taylor Swift. Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Well, we've seen a couple of 460s and the longest home run
Gotcha.
tonight, 484 from
Gotcha.
Luis Robert. That was his fifth. Tonight traveled almost 500 feet.
Well, regardless, kind of a strange couple of weeks for the Marlins, even though they keep winning.
Want to buy some big time property here in Seattle? You might have to go to the coast of Bellevue and maybe just light it up. But that's what he needs to do. He needs to be able to get Sierra to be consistent. It's not so much on this guy right now because the swing looks really good, and I love what the White Sox have done with his approach.
14 in the minutes, what he needs. He needs to get off to a good start. Or it may just be a little bit too high. The next one's certainly not coming out. Now, that first one didn't have enough to clear the wall.
Well, he's in trouble right now. You lost 10 seconds without hitting one out of the ballpark. This is
Nope.
Doesn't look good right now for Robert.
This looks totally different than his first round. And Randy Arozarena is feeling real good. Cash knew this guy was capable.
You got to make moves that aren't always popular, and they've had to make a lot of moves recently, and I appreciate what they've done. Like people complaining that Luis Urias isn't hitting for enough extra base hits. Well, he's getting on base, and that's who he is. So it's not a. And hitting 383 or whatever he's hitting right now, 386, that's impressive. I don't care what you're doing. So
the 2023 T-Mobile Home Run Derby is brought to you by T-Mobile, the all-star in 5G, with America's largest and fastest 5G network.
Marshall Braylon Gibbons. You've been special requested. How are you supposed to put in that hat? Drive straight. Inside, you did. More shooting range. Let's go. FX is justified. See Primeval premieres July 18th.
I don't think Vlad has a chance because he got tired real quick.
Worse and worse.
You're gonna scare us? No, we're gonna scare you.
We love our house. The outdoor space is great, but we do have invasive weeds.
If you forgot in the house.
I think you're right.
No chance for Vladdy, and I didn't realize he only has 13 homers this year.
Finally made easy. Go to Geico.com.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an accurate description. But it really is almost just your batting practice pitcher. How good he is on how well you do. Do the Angels... Yeah, he has. Do the Angels make it back into it, or do they sell Shohei Ohtani?
Good looking out. Mix and match toothpaste for $3.49. Choose a McDouble, McChicken, or small fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Is gonna be the one of the stories of the second half.
The GMC Sierra with hands-free driving. Yeah, it runs. Or get 0.9% APR plus over.
Didn't Josh Hamilton have like
some Sierra 5.3 liter V8 light duty models?
that? Yeah, that's probably the best tactic. Sorry, keep switching around, but didn't like Josh didn't have like 60 or 52 in one round at Yankee Stadium when they did the 10 out thing? I think. I believe.
This is the 2023 T-Mobile Home Run Derby. That is T-Mobile Park, moving field, the football field in the background, where of course we've seen Russell Wilson, Steve Hinton, you dumps. We got King Griffey Jr. tonight. We got Julio Rodriguez, who has been the story so far in front of his home crowd. Great performance by Randy Arozarena. You see our bracket right there. How good has it been, and how good is it about to get?
It's about to get loud here. And it's Julio Rodriguez who has put on a show from the get-go, and he doesn't miss that first pitch. And I think that's really important. Everyone's already on the feet. They're expecting greatness.
My parents already went to
This
sleep.
combo of Julio Rodriguez and Vladimir Guerrero Jr., pretty special. Let's take a look at round one here by Julio Rodriguez, sponsored by StatCast Google Cloud, and it's all to the pool side. I mean, let's not mess around with right field at all. He understands this ballpark really well. His beat thrower, Pena, is unbelievable. He puts it down quickly, does not lift that leg at all, and it is consistent right in the zone. We saw it last year.
Yeah, it was a wait. I was right.
That he has the best beat thrower, most consistent one here. A lot of pressure on that work.
Last year when he burst onto the scene, Mookie Betts.
It was definitely 08 because it was old Yankee Stadium.
Oh my God. That first round was worthy of that. That's the guy that he's going to face. As Julio Rodriguez is waiting to get in and take his cuts to see who can advance to the final against Randy Arozarena. This may be one of those moments, the same way the Derby turned Juan Soto's season around. It hasn't been a typical Julio Rodriguez season. There's Dad. He's ready. He's telling everybody to get up. They don't need to be told. They're already up.
His dad's a character.
Let the crowd ride him.
There it is. One.
There's the rhythm.
Walk along.
See how he's trying to swing really easily and have that explode off his back towards the second deck.
I just love the fact that he understands that to win this thing, it's not about center field, it's about full power, getting it out in front, being well balanced, and attacking.
Not a huge start for Julio. Not a huge start for him. Brought it to that first one. That one is towards left center field. And it will carry over. And the crowd now gets behind him.
That's another one. Still no home runs over 440. He needs a lot more. He needs to put pressure on Vladdy Jr. before the 130 mark. That's usually where most of them have taken their timeout. If he can get on a roll right now, he just is about to 2 in a row.
Yeah, that one is
I don't think so.
working. Foul to Sammamish. That stayed up long enough, but a lot more line drives coming up short in left
There
field.
goes that.
10.
He's at 10.
There goes that.
Still hasn't got one over 440 feet. Good timeout.
And his pitcher's kind of
The outdoor space is great.
losing
We
them
do
off.
have invasive weeds.
I think we got in the house.
I think you're right.
Away from my family. Why are you?
East Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. We save so much. Get the spray stuff.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
He's going to need to find another one of those 30 home run rounds. Remember, he's the only guy with multiple 30 home run rounds. He's going to need another one. One thing Julio hasn't done is let a ball go by him. He's swung at every single pitch that's been thrown. I think there was one maybe on an outside pitch that he let go by.
Yeah, and look, and the reason why he hasn't taken many or any at all is because of that guy right there. I have never seen the way that he delivers for this competition.
He's not doing it real well this time.
It's consistent. 97 miles per hour off the bat, 31 degrees, warm out to it in this ballpark. That was one.
That may be a 440
because it's more on the cool side. Watch the miles per hour. He needs at least 108 to be able to get to 440. 96 will not do it.
A lot more line drives and a lot more high fly pop-ups. Different round here for Julio.
I'm telling you, against Vladdy Guerrero Jr., you need to get to the 440 mark.
He's got about 45 seconds in where he needs 2 rockets. He needs to get that number. Just get underneath him. And maybe tired.
A little fatigue setting in. That one right there will go over. But the 440 is essential here. And the fans know it too.
You almost want to take a couple just so you can get that extra minute instead of swinging at every one of them.
Well, you also have to understand he is the host here in Seattle. A lot of fatigue, waking up early, getting in late from Houston, waking up early and taking care of the people in the city, and he has put on a show.
He's got way under every one of them.
He will have 30 seconds to add on to 16. Randy Rosarena is already in the final. Vlad Guerrero is the next contestant. He's the next guy out.
It's funny how you lose the rhythm after an amazing first round.
Saying he needs to get that bottom half through the zone a little bit quicker.
Heading next here, Sports Center, Butchie Ross Anderson.
Don't.
A couple of the great Johns we have in America. They'll have the Derby champion on the show. Plus, we'll look back at Ken Griffey Jr.'s Derby at Camden Yards 30 years ago. off and away about. And the Trailblazers front office talks about what they think they might do about Damian Lillard and how they're going to
Man, it's just how you.
forward with a trade request. The crowd is behind him. He's got 18 homers, 30 seconds to go.
He's got to get 24 to even sniff a chance.
Now, my concern is that bottom hand of his. It needs to get through the zone quickly. It's a little bit different right now than in that first at bat, first time through. Watch how the top hand's taken over a bit.
The miss, if there's a miss, has been very consistent. There's a long shot there.
Oh, getting the roll now. It's a little too late. This one should have out.
They won't get out of the building either. Interesting. Julio Rodriguez on
Nope.
a remarkable first round.
Nope. Yeah.
We'll get a standing ovation. And we'll only have to wait to see if it's enough to get to the final. Big smile on his face.
I don't think so.
He gets greeted by his Mariner teammates.
Unless Vlad gets off to a really bad start.
I just think it's really cool right now that these two are competing against each other in the round. Yet Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is actually giving him advice with the last 30 left and still having a conversation with him. Vladdy feels pretty comfortable right now with 20.
Guys, I just talked to John Schneider, the Blue Jays manager. Of course, is throwing to Vladdy in this competition. He said that Vladdy told him.
Well, I figured he wouldn't have as good of a round, but I didn't think he would fall off that much.
They just watched Julio Rodriguez and said, you know what? We got a chance.
And that's exactly what they need. Another thing that Vladdy did tell me, he said, look, I have two bats for this competition. I have a P210 bat, the Louisville Slugger, that he uses that's a little thicker, tapered handle on the bottom side. Now, once he starts getting fatigued, he might go to a thinner handle bat, a little bit lighter. So let's keep an eye on the timeout if it does change at all.
Back here in Seattle, first time since 2001, the park that Junior built. And now home to Julio Rodriguez. Pete Alonso is trying to
Ooh, I love that bat.
title. That will not happen. He's eliminated. And Vlad Guerrero, who hit 91 in a runner-up effort in 2019, back at it.
Oh, listen to the
Every time he grounds the ball, the crowd likes to see that. They want Julio to get to the final.
Hold on. That's not 440. What is it?
Halfway up that second deck for Vlad. And when the left center left the building, he keeps an eye on that. Doesn't get over the wall.
Remember, Vladdy did get fatigued in the first round. Will he be able to keep his form during this round?
I think so.
Boy, those are just line shots crawling over that wall. That one's a little further back. There goes another one towards deck number 2. He's got the bonus already.
Yep, no
He
way.
doesn't feel like it's holding up, Eduardo.
Once he finishes in this round, he might be a concert king. He is letting this one go.
He's midway there. He's got 242 to get there.
Yep. He knows it.
Microphone is walking over to get this in-depth interview with Snyder and Vlad.
I'm ready.
I'm
ready even more. Suave. Cuando más. Breathe.
What do we have there? What do we have?
He feels good, man. He just needs to relax a little bit and get after it. But he feels
Ask
good.
him if he needs to use now a thinner handle bat.
You need a thinner handle?
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs a thinner handle. I don't know where it is though.
I like Bo Bichette.
Second time, definitely appreciate this one more, and I'm grateful for it.
Feel good about your teammate?
Excuse me?
You feel good about your teammate right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. He's special for sure.
Maybe that'll get him in a rhythm to have him.
That's a major advantage that he's going to have over Julio with 12 home runs already. Hit that 13.
Oh.
Well, at the very least, this performance here gives the Randy Arozarena fans a reason to believe that he can win this game. That's not putting up a massive number. He's going to get to 20 because he's got that bonus. He's got 2 minutes to get 6 more.
He's a little tired right now. I mean, this now is just a lot of focus and a lot of location from Ron Stucker. His BP thrower / manager.
I don't know if I'd want my
Just the time that he has, what is it, another minute, 32, 33.
He knows 17, 30 seconds. I can take a few pitches. Yeah. Get my energy going and then do things to win this. Deep home court, where he's going there. And a line shot with one top spin won't get out. Another one that won't get out.
Well, I love that he is doing this event because I think he's going to have a monster second half. He's going to find his swing out on Juan Soto did for the last 2 times he's done these events.
He is toasty right now. Got into that one though. And it goes over the wall.
I think Randy's got this one. Although I thought Julio had it after his first round.
Seattle, about that one more.
We want to swing off with Julio. That's the guy who's waiting, Randy Arozarena. Here's some of the big flies that Vlad hit. Got that extra minute. By the way, the extra minute proves to be really important. He's tied right now with Julio.
Yeah, it plays to be a major part of power. And this is, and Buster was the first one to report this one. And thanks to Sarah Langs, with when it comes to the velocity, exit velocity, averaging 109 miles per hour off the bat, more than any other.
Yeah, Vlad tires quicker though, so I think Randy's got this thing. Although it's only a 2 minute.
He is some kind of special.
While we've had father and son combinations, pitcher and hitter, win this derby, Vlad is trying to join his dad, and that would become the only father-son combo to win it in the history of this event. So he needs one, and he's got 50 seconds to do it.
Uh-oh.
The first 2 haven't gone.
Don't panic. Here it comes. Oh,
He's done. Exit stage right. Ball gone. That's a walk-off with Vlad Guerrero. Final is set. It's Vlad Guerrero Jr. who just knocks out Julio Rodriguez. And he will take on.
Good show for Julio. Big time though. Big time though.
Julio Rodriguez. I think people wanted it to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We're in the Great Northwest here in Seattle. Vancouver just a few hundred miles away from Seattle. And there's a lot of Toronto fans that have made their trip down here to Seattle.
He's got a T-shirt that reads Mr. 91. That's the number of homers that he hit in the year that he lost. Well, Mr. 91 may be on his way to Mr. Number 1 as he is going to try to win his first Derby title. He'll deal with Randy Arozarena. Arozarena's been asking to be in it. Guerrero's family's been asking him to get back into it.
What's the number?
Championship is set. We'll come back to Seattle.
For Matt to break, If it's 52, yes, I'll say yeah, he does.
I hate that. Everybody hates that. Julio Rodriguez. Luckily, the T-Mobile's new and existing.
Yes, I'll say yes. Just for fun and for that would be awesome. Hometown kid to do that. Ooh, I just kind of threw a number out there. So glad to be right, but yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Unless he just turns into a double machine again as well. I don't know. But I'm going to say yeah. And I'm going to say 54. My prediction for this season was Spencer Strider was going to get a no-hitter. I don't know about that now, but that was my big one before the season started. I think, yeah, that was my prediction. I will say I think Ronald gets 60 steals. I'm gonna say that. Yeah. Which is probably not a stretch, but
These days, it seems like everything is vying for your attention. There are tons of trending dances to discover on social media, and there's even this. The easiest way to book an exam at American Fast. Get 2 pairs and a free exam for $79.95. Book your exam today.
2 on and down, down to their final strike. Now losers lose one to them. And a ground ball up the middle. Great timing spot.
yeah, that's true. But that was just my out of the box prediction. But you're probably right. Yeah. But he almost kind of did it against the Marlins and only had like 86 pitches in the 8th. But yeah, you're definitely right. It's probably very unlikely the way he pitches. Well, I'm going to say yes, and like I said, 54.
Moments ago, look who it is. Marshawn Lynch. He's got the championship trophy. He wants a champion with the Seahawks. Skittles himself comes over, gives a big hug to Julio Rodriguez. Marshawn Lynch looks like he can get in the home run derby. You see the chain he has on? I see the chain. I see the calves. I see the thighs. I see a lot. There's a lot to see.
That's coming at you.
I like that they made the. Yeah, Ronald. I think he may slow down with the steals, especially when we wrap up the division. I think somebody said that, and I kind of agree.
Just completed his round. This seems like an advantage here for Randy Arozarena. Go ahead, Buster.
Yeah, guys, I just talked to John Snyder, and he realized that they had to go back-to-back. He's like, that stinks. But he said also he's been impressed with Vladdy's stamina during this event. He talked about how getting the ball up, letting him use his arms helps.
Yeah, and what is really interesting here is for Randy Arozarena, this will be the first time that he will go second. And it's a different beast when you go second. You don't have to set the tone. I mean, you're not setting the tone.
Yeah, I think that's insane. But I think he definitely does the 40-40 for sure. Maybe 60-40, which that's just dumb. You can't even do that in video games.
He's able to pull the ball and keep it on the line on his swing and not try to lift. He will be okay.
All right, here we go. I'm going to go 28 for Vlad and 31 for Randy. Or maybe 25-21 because they seem to be tired in the later rounds.
The manager of the Toronto Blue Jays. This sounds like a wonderful thing to say. The manager of the Toronto Blue Jays throwing pitches to Vlad Guerrero. When they asked him, Vlad said, of course he said yes. They were the combination in 19, but Vlad finished just shy, losing in the finals. Remember, 2 minutes in the final round, just 2, not 3.
2 minutes, we still get that timeout. But right now, those pitches from Schneider are a little away. Needs to bring him in just a bit. That one's going to leave the yard in a hurry. So is that one.
Yeah, that's a little higher and a little further. You really probably need the bonus here, and that's where Vlad's got a little bit of an advantage. That one is headed up to that second deck. There goes another one, and he hooks one foul.
He's got that.
All right,
we're rolling now, though.
And I love the cheerleading right now going on by Javier Bracamonte. The catches, bullpen catches from the Astros, letting him know, look, let it get deeper. Right there. That's where you want it. Rosarena's not even hitting inside. He's staying outside the watch field.
It's a focused look on Randy Rosarena's face. Very focused.
One is a top when he has his arms crossed.
Yeah. So I mentioned the fact that Vlad and his dad trying to become the first father and son to win the Derby. You know, at 12 years old, Vlad was hitting balls over the wall. There's Vlad Sr. 2004, they were in Houston, Texas. It was 2007, where he was the home run derby champion. But the final round, by the way, the final round score of that derby was 3-2.
Look at Vlad Jr. right there in the bottom.
3-2? Wow.
All right, so a minute 13. He's got one of those that went 440, trying to buy himself an extra 30 seconds in this 2-minute round.
That first one he hit, that was a lead. I mean, we're not looking at a long watch angle. That's how he hits him. He gets the extra one, the 440. I think it's really difficult to come out of here for Randy Rosarena.
Well, he's starting to get on a bit of a groove here again, like flying those balls to left.
And
watch out for that one. And another same spot. And now he's rolling.
some kid got absolutely smoked by a Vladimir Guerrero liner.
40 feet. And he now has that second one. So he's got his 30-second bonus, Eduardo.
Yeah. His manager has to love the swing that he's doing right now. Belichick continues to manage, but he continues to throw big beat on every day during the regular season. Just listen to Guacamole cheering on.
He knows now he's got 30 more seconds. He sits on 20.
We have the Guerrero group now. This looks more like a Merengue group that's going to be around them. Watch this right here.
Randy Rosarena's longest 447 feet, so he certainly has the ability to get that bonus time for himself. These are Vlad's best swings.
Yeah, a lot quieter on this one right here. You can tell that he is seeing the end of the quiet early, explosive.
Yeah, he is. He's on a group. I think I want Vlad to win because how do you lose and you have 91 homers? I forgot about that. That's brutal.
You think about it, Eduardo, you would never be in a position to go through a 3-minute round, take about 2 minutes off, and then come back and get into an intense 2-minute round. You'd never do that.
Yeah, this is a lot of adrenaline going on right now for Vladimir Guerrero. I would not be surprised if he hits the 30 mark.
Really?
Yeah. 29-30 with 1 minute. Very possible. What do you have, Buff?
Oh man, he's in a good place. He just needs to, he's getting tired obviously, so he needs to relax and trust he has power and catch up front and he'll be all right.
So, well, what happens when you get tired? I mean, you're a home run hitter. What happens when you get tired?
Mechanics start getting out of whack and you kind of just gotta, you gotta do your best to relax. It's not easy when you're tired, so we'll see what he does, but I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, but he's in a big groove. If he can get 7 to 10, I don't know. Because going second is almost harder.
Never thought I saw him cheer for another player besides an Astro. Let him get there. He's saying, let the ball get there. First 10 seconds, not one ball hit out of the ballpark. Pull. He's telling you to pull.
Eso es. Vamos. Yeah, every time you can hear Bracamonte, he knows when they're leaving. Sounds it, looks it.
Keep the rhythm is what he's telling him right now. This is going to be a challenge for Rosarani.
Yeah, but it feels like it's within reach. If he can get that bonus, it feels like it's within reach.
Well, we hit 35 with an extra minute because now we shave off a minute from this round. And that's why I think it's going to be.
And he gets 27.
In this. Tremendous performance by Vlad, 25. Record for a final round. Vlad Guerrero trying to join his dad as a champion. Randy's getting ready.
I thought he would have to get to 27, but with Randy not having as much power as Vlad, he might get away with it. What Matt is doing, I'm switching again, but what Matt is doing is super impressive because there are so many like layers and levels to his swing that it's crazy to keep them connected. As long as he has.
It's one day Sheila and Louisa piling up. With an eyesore. Dry shave. Interesting technique. That's going to come back to haunt them. Some people clean while they cook, not these folks.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Saves us a ton. If only they bundled the leads. You know, I wouldn't have pegged these two as yogis.
I still don't.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
It's all the home run derby is always 3 hours.
Candy Foundation specialists will fix these problems with a lifetime transferable warranty. Call us today for free estimate.
When you buy Spectrum Mobile for just $29.99 a month, you get a second line for free. So you get one line for yourself and a free line for your devoted friend. Or you can get one line for yourself and one line for your kid. So, or both lines for yourself. I use one for business and another for business. I do a lot of business. Get one line of unlimited for $29.99 and get a second line free for 12 months. Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store today.
Yeah, sagging floors, interior wall cracks, or out-of-level door frames, our products exceed the industry standard and are backed by the best transferable warranties.
Why did the house go down?
I don't know.
Because he didn't call my dad.
Lucas Giolito just announced his divorce during the home run derby on Instagram.
Is brought to you by T-Mobile, the all-star in 5G, with America's largest and fastest 5G
That's
network.
weird.
Gorgeous city of Seattle, Puget Sound. You saw the Space Needle there, and the All-Star Game red carpet show.
Lucas Giolito.
MLB Network and the All-Star Game.
That is weird, but okay.
He broke Pete Alonso's mark of 23. If the Rosarena's going to win, we'll have a new record set in the final round. It'll be 26.
I think it was the White Sox, yeah.
Randy Rosarena said he believed he deserved to be here.
He certainly has proved that. Francisco.
He's got his cowboy.
And he mentioned that this round, what Randy asked him was to not throw as hard. He wanted him to throw up and in, but not as hard as he has in the past because he's getting tired.
With the boots or without the boots?
Is he asking, do I wear these?
Is he wearing
putting them on?
the cowboy boot? Oh.
Oh, they're going to be good luck charms right there.
Right there.
Okay.
This is a guy that has raced a horse. This is a guy that has worn that Mexico uniform with an immense amount of pride.
Of course.
Originally from Cuba, and a chance now on this stage to become a home run derby champion. He's got 2 minutes. The number's 25.
Randy Rosarena's got the lucky cowboy boots. We'll see if they.
Over 4 out of a gate. He hasn't swung a bat in about 45 minutes in this environment. He's been underneath, but it's been about a 45-minute wait between at-bats for Randy Rosarena.
A lot more rapid fire than Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is giving him more of an opportunity to hit more balls out. The question is, will he be able to get to the 440 twice? Because Vladimir Guerrero with 25, hard to get.
Now he's starting to get on a pretty good roll right now, though, as Randy Rosarena. Until you say it, then they hit one, then they go back to hitting those line drives. Hasn't gotten to that 440 yet.
Not a bad mark right now. In minute 6, this is where Vladdy asked for time. Vladdy had 10 at this point.
He has a chance. Maybe his longest one yet. He calls timeout after that. It goes for the second down. Still 425 feet.
Tell me something. It says everybody was telling me. Hit it soft.
Got a chance if he doesn't get the extra bonus.
Pretty cool when you call. I'll take that.
The yard that he built, Ken Griffey Jr., and the yard that he currently occupies, Julio Rodriguez Jr. Now, both watching. Jr. will maintain the title as the only guy to ever win 3 of these. Pete Alonso was beaten.
I don't know if Pete Alonso does it again.
There was 425 feet. That was number 8. Step 9, he needs 25. 14 a minute. That chain will be part of the championship.
I like that they added the chain.
Lip ball.
Yeah, he was throwing some baseballs earlier and knocking some cameras.
The chain as a trophy type thing.
Well, you got to come right out of this timeout, Eduardo, and you got to go.
You got to make a statement. I mean, right now, no balls hit over 440.
Yeah, I think.
We only have a minute 31 left for him to be able to hit 16 balls out of the ballpark. First 10 seconds are crucial.
First one's popped up.
That's 1 right there.
Yeah, you gotta go.
That's 2. Here we go. That's 3.
I was gonna say he's got it. But.
Too many line drives.
I think you should put on the boots. That's another one there. That's another one.
He needs 440 in a worse way, and that one's popped up.
Well, he knows he can't get there right now, but he's trying to get quantity over that quality power. And it's adding up.
It's adding up. It's getting desperate, though. It's getting desperate. Big miss there. And a ground ball.
Feels like they're slowing down the clock.
he's in a great spot. He's in a great spot with 30 to go.
Ooh.
Ooh, this is what you want, and this is what you want. 30 seconds.
Close.
Doesn't get the extra 30, but he has the original 30 everybody gets.
It's the T-Mobile baseball with. I'll tell you, this is pressure. And
is he gonna do it with the cowboy boots?
It's Randy Rosarena. The way that Francisco and Rosarena have worked in this round, it has been rapid fire.
Yeah, he's given him a lot of chances.
Can he get over 25? The answer is yes. But will he?
In a year in which he has taken his game to a new level, Randy Rosarena trying to get the Rays a home run derby championship. Salvador Perez, he put on one of the great shows, the home run derby. Vlad Guerrero is watching. Randy
I feel like Vlad Guerrero, if he loses this one, he's kind of snake, but it'll.
The ballpark is still full. Disappointed that Julio didn't do it, but in line now for a 30-second runoff with Randy Rosarena. And Vlad Guerrero.
Right there, Vladdy Jr. just said, have faith, guys, have faith.
When I'm not playing, he said, I'm just chill. When I'm playing, that's what really makes me happy. Currently, Randy Rosarena
First 10 seconds going to be crucial.
Which is third most in the derby. He'll likely pass Julio Rodriguez at 81. 4 to tie, 5 to win.
That's close right there. But here comes the quantity. He knows what he needs to get. I mean, all the players right now are on their feet.
He's got it.
It looks like he's going to get them. There goes another one. Hands are struck up. He raised. Not quite yet. Line drive. That may stay up. Popped it up. Got to have one. I don't think he did it.
Nope. Nope. He didn't.
Junior will hang on and win the 2023 T-Mobile Home Run Derby.
I think they went a little too quick.
Yeah, they might have. That was one of the better ones.
Congratulations to Vlad. He and his dad, both home run derby champions. There you go. A tweet from Vlad Guerrero Sr. What a performance. Proud of you, son. Oh, Randy is going to look back on that round and think, I had a chance. I was right there.
He had it.
4 in 30 seconds. And he comes up just short.
Just like Toronto puts on that jacket. Randy Rosarena just fell short.
He had it. He had it.
Enjoyed it. That's a guy that loves this stage.
Yep, he did. That was one of the better derbies.
It means something. Absolutely, it does. He came here to win it. You know what's cool? He's seen it as a son of a baby.
Yes, you called it with all the confidence in the world.
Home runs in Cleveland. At this time,
But that was much better than watching it by myself. So I'll probably stream the All-Star game tomorrow too, just because how many Braves we have.
Bueno, me siento muy contento, ¿sabes? Obviamente, siempre agarrado la mano de Dios, exitoso de estar aquí y gracias a Dios poder ganarlo.
I feel very happy. I always believed in God that He would guide me through this, and I'm just happy to be in this moment right now.
Randy Rosarena needed 5 home runs. He had 30 seconds to do it. What was going through your mind? Randy Rosarena necesitaba 5 home runs en 30 segundos. ¿Qué tú estabas pensando?
Bueno, yo dije, la presión es de él, obviamente.
He probably did, but just not the type of baseball that
I felt pretty good. I thought the pressure was on him, and if he did it, but I was able to come through.
all the type of baseball that and being in his dad's footsteps. I don't know if you want to technically do that sometimes, and that's maybe what he thought. But yeah, I think I might stream games more or two with so many Braves in it. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for hanging out. As always, go Braves, champions forever. And I'm gonna do some Braves and baseball first half content while we are on break. So be on the lookout for that stuff. But as always, go Braves.
Having to have the pressure to try to chase Vladimir